Hello, welcome to week 4. So this week we're going to look at two aspects. We're going to look at how to use research, and topic-based we are going to take a look a little bit into profiling of serial killers and some of the classifications, such as the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath. So our readings and presentations are separated into two files. So we have the academic and critical thinking aspect of our lessons this week, where you're going to take a look at how to build different styles of arguments based on Greek philosophy, the Rogerian, and the Tolman argument. So these are sort of patterns of how you can build an argument in your writing. Here's a quick presentation about how to use evidence effectively, what type of evidences can be used, what is the positive points of using certain types of evidence, and what may be the critical or negative points of using certain types of evidence. All of our projects will be in MLA, so anytime you use research, you need to use MLA format. So here's a quick prezi about MLA format, in-text citations, full citations, also formatting for the papers. Here I have a couple links to some citation building websites. So this will help you build those full citations. Cite This For Me also gives a in-text citation as well. These are all free to use, but I would suggest getting familiar with the format because it is a computer program, much like grammar check and spell check. They're not 100%. If you know what you're looking for, you can tell that these websites are building them correctly for you. And now the quotation sandwich is a little concept that helps build content around quotes when you pull information or statements from another source. You introduce the quote, you give the quote, and you connect the quote. So click this for the presentation on that, and that'll give you a couple hints on how to effectively use quotes and present them in your projects. Next, we're going to take a little bit look at Eileen Wuornos and profiling. So here's a quick article, sociopath or psychopath. As we learn more about Eileen, you can apply these theories or these characteristic traits to her and decide which one she might be. This is a summary of some points from a 2005 FBI symposium to take a look at how the FBI classifies serial murder motives and how they approach an investigation. So we've kind of looked at a philosophical nature versus nurture approach. This is how the justice system looks at the topic as well. And here is a brief prezi about Eileen Wuornos, who we'll be delving into next week. She's basically the narrative that we're going to apply all this information and all these theories to and see what conclusions we can come up about her life and her story. So your activity this week is a vocab quiz, as you saw in the syllabus, but it's a little different. So what you're going to do is, instead of memorizing a few words, clicking A, B, or C, or trying to memorize a definition, what you're going to do is review this prezi about the different classifications of murder based on what the U.S. government has. So you can go to each type, each style, gives a little bit of information about it. And then what you're going to do is choose one of those classifications and find a case. Research a case either in the school library online, or you can use Google for this. Research a real case where someone was accused or convicted of one of those classifications. Summarize the case in your initial post and explain why the case was classified as that type of murder. So we're not just looking for you to memorize the classification or the phrase, we're looking to see how you can apply it and understand it. For this particular one, you do not have to respond to your classmates, so you're off the hook on that. Your post should be made by Sunday at midnight, and that is pretty much it. Next week, we'll be taking a look at Eileen Wuornos. We'll be looking at the 2 documentaries on her life, and I will see you next week. Your discussion boards from last week will be graded soon, so check for the grades there. Take care.